Let's go. Gucci. Gucci, man. Yeah, I can't even see that, bro. Holy moly.
Bro, my eyes are terrible. I can't. All I see is like, okay, I saw that I'm like touching my head, but I can't. It's hard to see the lights
Okay.
in my eyes.
Yeah, dang. That's strong. All right.
Daily drip at clips. Daily drip at clips. 6'6" with Segovia Styles. Hey, you still been going live?
I've been going live on TikTok heavy, bro.
Oh,
Heavy.
on like live cuts.
Yeah. Today I had
So
I
it's
had my
like,
record.
it's interesting. You haven't asked me to do a live cut. Maybe you don't like my hair. Maybe
Wait,
you don't
what you
think.
mean? No.
Maybe
Like,
you
well,
think.
oh, you want to go live right now? That's what you're trying to say, bro. During your thing, we'll go
Oh,
live.
live,
too.
live.
We go live while I'm
Live.
on live.
No,
Are we going low?
No, yeah, the
Low?
same as last time, please. Bald fade.
Yeah.
Bald fade.
Okay, I got you.
Hey,
Yeah, bro. The lives have been popping.
Oh, really? Oh, you got
Today
the.
I hit my
you
record.
Got the,
I had like
you got the
700
bread
people.
11s on?
Huh?
It's a special day.
Oh, check it
Out here
out.
representing.
With
Oh,
that,
the
and then
bro-
we got the
you
got the
represent-
Looney Tunes today.
Okay, so you representing today.
You know what I'm saying? We got the little
That's what's
TikTok
up.
shop popping. That's where I got my jersey from.
Oh,
Jersey.
man. Hey, thank you for everybody that's tuning in. We just talking just in the barbershop, just real life stuff. Me and Josh lately been sending each other battle raps. I guess the other night I was stressed out. That's what it was. I was stressed out and I just started watching battle raps. It was such a like decompressor.
Facts.
Like it was so I was laughing, bro, chilling,
Yeah.
bro. Like so I got a revelation. Rum Nitty's my favorite.
Yeah.
He's my
Yeah?
favorite. He
Okay,
may not
okay.
be the best.
Okay.
So like, and it's crazy. Like you could have a favorite and still acknowledge that they're not the best.
Yeah.
Is
yeah,
that-
yeah. Yep.
And I think we should do
Yep.
that more in sports. Because
Facts,
I
facts.
think a lot of times, especially when like sports with generations, like, no, that was your favorite. Your favorite doesn't equal the best.
Yep. I think a lot of people get that twisted,
So
man.
like, so for Rum Nitty, his animation, his wordplay, his metaphors, like he's just
Dang.
crazy. He says psychopath, like a bike
Oh,
trail.
like, yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't know if I would have caught that if you didn't say that, bro.
But
I
see,
was like,
and
bro.
I didn't catch it because you know sometimes people go crazy and it's like I'm not going crazy, so I missed it.
Yeah.
So I run it back. But when he did this, and we just got bikes, that's why I was like, oh, psychopath.
It was front of mine. That was crazy. Yeah, he went crazy. Do you have a top Rum Nitty bar that hit you?
Dude, when I was texting you, I don't have my phone. What else did I
Let me see.
text you? What did you say?
Let me see. He can. Hold on, I
See,
can
this is
check
what
it.
Josh does. Where she's supposed to be cutting my hair.
I know, man. This is the worst, bro. Like, dang.
People be calling and texting him. He's very relational.
I
He's very relational.
try to multitask. I'm an overall killer, like the Chucky doll.
But like, and then he put on the over. Yeah. I'm a
Yeah. Overall, I was
killer.
like, oh,
Like,
okay.
overall,
See, but
like-
that sounds light, but like it's crazy.
But the way he said, but like everything that's set up to that moment too, like
Peel loaded with iron like a supplement. That's oh my gosh.
he
bro.
said, "You penny pinching, I'm nickel spitting."
Ooh.
So like, I guess I'm amazed at like, in public, and that's the thing, comedians and battle rappers like are phenomenal, way better than like TED talkers, because it's like for a comedian and a battle rapper. Well, actually, battle rapper I think is harder than a comedian, because you have an opponent in front of you,
Yeah.
and this guy is killing you with words.
Yeah.
And you got to still remember what you're going to say, and that's why I think rebuttals are just
Oh my gosh. You
in
have a
another-
top rebuttaler?
in another stratosphere. A-Ward,
Hey, okay.
A-Ward.
For sure.
But I'm not even talking about what they're saying. I'm talking about the capability to be framing something real time in public and still remember what you got to deliver for about what 5 to 8 minutes, if
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Like,
Yeah. And then that's on top of like with haymakers, it's like 10 minutes, bro. When the
Yes.
crowd goes
Run it
crazy, you gotta
back, and
stop.
then-
Yep.
And then what's crazy is like when something doesn't hit.
Yeah. You could see it too. Like,
Because you can see it in their mindset, like I'm gonna set it up, and I say it in this way that it's gonna, and it just don't land. It just don't land,
Yep.
and you got to keep going.
Yeah, that's
And
that's
I think these dope lyricists like Rum Nitty, you gotta space out the haymakers throughout. You got to build the momentum. You gotta. It's extremely difficult.
Excuse me. And then when you really listen to it, like he spaces out the haymakers, but on top of that, the build-up is like bars on bars on bars. You're like,
Yes.
whoa, that was a double entendre.
To the point where it's like we're almost taking for granted that he's also rhyming 4 syllables apiece.
Facts.
Ba 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 ba. It's very hard to do.
Facts. I've been wanting to do a what's it called?
What?
A behind bars breakdown, bro. Behind the bars.
Yeah,
when they break down the bars.
Behind bars. We should do something called behind bars.
That would go hard, bro.
That would be fire.
You know how long? What we'd probably have to do a round by round though.
I like what that cat that you sent me does. So, like he'll send like one dope verse and like be like interacting with it.
Oh
I like that.
yeah.
I like that. He could make the screen bigger and make him smaller though. Like,
Oh,
like, bro, do the opposite. Like, we want to see the battle.
Oh, avocado.
Like,
Yeah.
why are you so big? Like, does he rap?
No, but he does all the audio for like the big events.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's like the
known.
main. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's the same format as when he has battle rappers on to review stuff. So I think he just keeps the same format.
Yeah, we don't want to see you.
Yeah, bro.
Like, we want to see the battle. Yeah.
Yeah, that A-Ward, Christian battle rapper holding it down.
His rebuttal game,
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That dude, I've seen him rebuttal mid-round. So he's saying what he's memorized, and then mid-round he'll go and rebuttal.
I would say at this time that's impossible for me to do.
Yeah?
I don't have the thought inventory to store all that and then insert something. But no, I'll take that back. When I'm preaching, the Holy Spirit gives me stuff that I didn't prepare for in the midst of the sermon. Then I continue in the sermon. So that's a parallel. But I can't do that. Has to be spirit.
You don't think so? You don't think if you memorize your stuff to the point where it's like, okay, I got this down pat?
I think, yeah, I would love to talk to Rum Nitty.
Yeah, to see.
I'm gonna pull up to Walmart.
Dang.
I would love to. Did I just diss Rum Nitty?
Yeah, you did, bro.
No, he's my favorite.
Shout out to T-Top.
No, what I would say is like, tell me what your prep is like. And like, these guys have more self-restraint than we think.
Oh,
yeah, bro. I mean, you're yelling. Yeah. You're yelling. You're hitting me. You're talking about my girlfriend, my kids, my like.
and they like right up in your face.
Yeah,
It's not,
and it helps. Like the disrespect helps.
like Arsenal. I'm like, bro, how is he not getting beat up yet, bro?
Hey, so you wanted to talk about Daylight?
Oh my God, bro, that
against
was
Tay-Rock, against Tay-Rock, right?
Against Tay-Rock, bro, he went berserk, like bar after bar after bar.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh yeah, so you want to know what's crazy? A little scissor, but before that, so that was already a popular line. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay.
So he already used that against another battler, and then, so he went three layers deep. He was repeating what he said about rock, paper, scissors, and then he said, then I could take rock, paper with some scissors. I don't think you hear me.
Yeah.
I think I could take rock, paper with scissors. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then did you catch the end when he was all like, I don't care who with me, big piece. That's for you, Nitty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, dang, him and Nitty?
They're going to battle.
Yeah, I need to see that one, bro.
I was
need
I
to
was
see
on
that.
YouTube searching, and it looks like they were talking. I was like, oh, I don't got time for that.
Oh, like a face off?
Yeah, it was like
Ooh.
17 minutes, but that was like recent.
Dang, I need it. That would be in a small room. Man.
I have so much respect for those battle rappers, though. So much respect.
Well, 'cause you can relate a lot to what they
There's
do.
so much public pressure. You got your boys with you. You got your enemy right in front of you. You got the crowd. You got the internet. You're about to get judged right there. Like, it's just so much,
Yeah, it's
so much. And you know what I like about it? You know what I like? I like the times where it's like, let's say I'm battling against you, and you say something crazy that like, this is my life, like, and it was dope.
yeah.
One battle, they'd be like, they'd
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you got me. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
respect that because it's a sport. It's a sport.
I'm trying to think who's a really good, like Nitty does that a lot. If they say something good, he'll like pat
Yep.
them on their shoulder. Twerk to be doing that sometimes where he'll give them a little nod of approval. But then, they say in battle rap, like sometimes if you just straight face the whole time, that's like you playing defense to a certain, like, all right, no matter what you say, it's not really gonna phase me. But I'm with you. I kind of like when they acknowledge.
It's a sport, but
Yeah.
it's like, again, like, it would be so hard for me. They retain so much. Dude, they're in there for 3 rounds.
3
And you
rounds.
got to take that verbal beating.
Yeah, no, for real. For real.
So, but like, it's kind of just like, when there's debates on TV and stuff like that, and like knowing your research and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
just
because if you know
it's
your
just-
material like that,
I just love seeing like people that are masters in their craft. Yeah, and there's so many people that are just like dope at what they do. I've been watching Diary of a CEO. You watch that podcast? Yeah, I love the Diary of the CEO podcast. Somebody did some alerts.
shoot. Oh no, I can't.
I can't see what that is, but it's
I'm
some
gonna get out the way
alerts.
so I'm not in the thing.
I just saw that. I don't know who that is. Hey, what's good? How y'all doing?
I'm not going. I don't know how to say your name, but they said hi.
Oh, what's good? Thank you for tuning in.
Matthew Player.
Oh, what's up, Matthew
Send some
Player?
emojis.
If you got any questions too, we'll answer any questions. Right now, we just talking about some battle rap right now. Yeah. But you know what? Let's switch gears a little bit.
Yeah.
My actual like author copy of John's coming in the mail today.
Shoot.
Yeah, I got. This is the second round. I had an author copy come, and like, bro, I had like probably like 17 errors in the book.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so glad I got a copy. Table of contents, missed a chapter,
Oh, for real?
typos. Like, yeah, it was dope to like, because it's like the emotion of holding the new book, but then also the critical eye of like, oh, I missed some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the alert from Amazon. It's gonna be coming today, so I'm right on schedule. I might drop it early.
Ooh, a little early drop.
Well, cause it's, what's so crazy is like, and for those that don't know, like, Daily Drip, we're about to drop our second devotional in the Book of John. 21 daily drips of dialogue. We're talking about how to have conversations in a world of comments. 21 chapters of John. Jesus has all these conversations with diverse people. So we try to extract that on a daily basis and use those skills for everyday life and use those skills to increase and improve our prayer life. And also to know how Jesus talks to us, because Jesus is impartial. So the way that he talked to them back then is how he can talk to us today. But yeah, like going through it, I have to kill any like emotional ties, and I just have to be like super critical on like,
Is that hard to do though?
yeah, and that's why I include other people. But yeah, I'm very excited to see it. I'm dedicating this book to my grandson, who will be born in August. So that's pretty special. Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty special. But like, I, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what happens after this book drops, because then it's like there's all this anticipation, and then you release it. You know, kind of like the battle rap we're talking about. They're doing all that prep. Now it's out in the public, and then like the difference with this is like in battle rap, the crowd will let you know if you won or not. But when you write a book and you're doing it for the glory of God, I better have on the front end what wins are that are independent of the crowd.
Wait, break that one down, Nitty. Wait, break that. I'm gonna need that one broken down real quick, bro. He just hit him with the light level entendre right there.
No, because if I don't have what wins are for me, then I'll let the crowd dictate what the wins are. Because there's going to be so much data thrown in my face. So Amazon will tell me how many are sold in my genre, how it sells compared to the first book. Are people asking about it? Are people using it in groups? Like, there's all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I have to stay right in front of me why I wrote this book and what the wins are for me. So that way, when the results happen, I don't get swayed or discouraged or too enticed or intoxicated by something that I didn't anticipate. So I'm very excited, very humbled, nervous. But man, like I'm happy because it's like I want I want to model to my daughters. I want to model to my grandkids. I want to model to my wife, my community. Like, hey, I did what I said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This was my goal, and I put in the work, and I did that. There's so many people that you just go on social media. I'm about to do this. And they're like, hey, whatever happened with that flower shop?
Yep.
Whatever happened with that? Whatever. And it's like, oh,
We'll see what happened with us.
yeah, yeah.
So how would you balance doing that and putting it out there so that you could be in a position where people can hold you accountable to like when because I'm assuming that everybody does it with like a good intention.
Yeah, I share my goals with people that love me. That love me. Like because
Yeah.
if I share my goals with the internet, there are going to be some people that think I'm amazing and a hero, and there's some people that think I'm a loser and lazy, but they don't know me. So like, if I share my book goals with a New York best-selling author, he's going to be like, that doesn't know me, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't know my plate, doesn't know how old my kids are, doesn't know my work schedule, what season of marriage I'm in. So all that matters with goal setting. So that's why I share my goals with people that love me. So they could tell me you're doing too much or you're not doing enough. You want to get pushed or encouraged by people that love you.
Gotcha.
Because I could be like, oh, it's not the time to write a book. No, but you said it, bro. You strategize that, bro. You know.
Man, that's good.
Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of times we share goals or we try to do something because we just feel like we're losing on the inside. So we're just looking for a win. I gotta write knowing that I'm already winning.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a Don DeMarco.
So this guy's cutting hair. What's today? Friday? So
You said what?
Oh, today's Saturday.
Yeah, bro.
Saturday is an important hair cutting day, right? Hey, thanks for squeezing me in.
No problem.
No,
bro.
I don't take that for granted. I really
No problem,
appreciate
man.
that.
That's what I do. I
Trying
do
to
what
look
I
good.
can
Trying
when
to
I
look good
can.
for Jesus. Palm Sunday tomorrow. But it's like these barbers right here. Hey, how many cuts? How much do you charge for your cuts? What do you do? And then if you don't have your own goals, then your goals become comparison to them. That's all. That's how we're wired.
That's good. That's good.
That's the lowest hanging fruit is comparison, but it's the most like depressing.
Yeah.
Right. But if you look at the world, that's all we do. Stats, sports, battles, books, right? It's all comparison. But then like I'm not writing this book to have a better devotional than somebody. So,
Dang.
Yeah.
You was doing what you was called to do.
Doing what I was called to do. I'm trying to pay it forward as it relates to. I felt, Ephesians 5, God redeems time, but I wish I did a better job reaching out for help when I was in my 20s. And I just want to reach out to anybody that is spiritually interested and doesn't know how to read the Bible. Oh, man, I want to help them so much. But not somebody that's lazy and won't pick up the Bible.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
be spoon-fed, but like I literally don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm called to help with like practical language for diverse audiences. I could do that as it relates to theology. So devotionals, small rooms, that's my jam. I would rather be in a room with 15 people I can pour into than 15,000 I can preach to. I love eyeballs. I love dialogue. I love small. So,
Dang. That's cool, man.
but if I don't know that, then I'll think my gifting needs to be I need to speak at crypto. I need
Yeah.
to be at TED Talk. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I need to develop leaders, and they might end up doing that, and that'll make me as happy or probably happier.
Yeah, that takes a lot of maturity, though. Well,
Humility.
I guess right perspective.
Humility.
Yeah.
Because again, if you feel like you're losing, then you want to be that one on stage.
Yeah, yeah.
And it goes back to what we talked about a few months back. Like, do you want to be a millionaire or influence millionaires? If you can influence millionaires, you make more impact. If you have millionaire, you have more flex.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just be a millionaire that influences other ones, you know?
Both
Yeah.
hands.
Both. Dang.
Yeah.
No, that's a bar, though.
Yep,
That's
yep.
a big bar.
So we got Holy Week. I was a little emotional earlier, man. I was cleaning the inside of my wife's car, and I was thinking like 15 years ago, we were going to Patria the first time.
Dang, for real?
Easter 2010.
Oh,
Sat all the way in the back. Didn't know nobody. Just knew I was lost. Didn't know how to be a husband. Didn't know how to be a father. And now it's like, I ain't got no business being on nobody's stage, being nobody's pastor, about to be a grandfather. My daughter at the time, 15 years ago, she was 15.
That's crazy, bro.
Now she's pregnant.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Man, God is good. So,
yeah, man.
I'm looking at Planning Center on Easter songs and messages, and so I just had to take a moment and just be like, dang, God, I'm so grateful. I deserve hell. I deserve hell. So, I think those reflections are necessary because, like, as we grow, like, sometimes we could just zoom into the season we're in and
Yeah.
just be very hard on ourselves. But if I zoom out, man, there were years I didn't think about Jesus. Didn't think about him at all. Like, whatsoever. Didn't include him in no decisions. So, like, sometimes getting hard on myself because my devotion time is not where I want it to be. Not recognizing that. Do you realize that, like, 2002? You probably didn't even say the word Jesus unless you were talking to a Mexican. Like you did.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I be forgetting we on live.
Yeah.
Forget.
Hold up. Here's what the people want to see, though. People want to see it,
Yeah,
man.
the millions. What we got? A million minus a million. No, somebody else responded. Hey, somebody knows I can't see. That's why they're doing that red. I don't know what that red
Can you trim my hair for me, Sylvester?
is. Sylvester.
Board
What's up,
call.
Sylvester?
Is that Pastor Fuego cutting? Hey, that's funny, bro.
He said that.
He said, nope, never mind. That's funny, bro. He said Pastor Fuego.
Hey, did you see on Patriot Alameda's page?
I saw it. My guy got some, bro. He could rap.
Yeah, he can rap.
He could
That's my
rap.
guy.
I like his cadence.
I love Fuego.
I was like, oh, okay.
I love Fuego.
I wasn't expecting that one, bro.
Yeah.
That one hit.
A dig cipher insight. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, oh, okay. That was a dope little production they did too.
And I know how busy he is, so his intentionality. Man, I love Fuego.
You guys gotta go bar for bar.
I'm gonna battle him, huh?
Dang,
I'm calling out.
yeah. Hey, that would go
Hey,
hard, bro.
you know what I can't stand?
What?
These compliment battles. Those are
Oh,
the
yeah.
stupidest things in the world.
Yeah. Oh, you said stupid?
The stupidest things in the world. Here's what I love about you.
Yeah.
You're a great barber and a father too. Like, I don't want to hear that. Destroy him.
Yeah.
I could do that. I can do that at church. I can do that
Yeah.
at small groups. No, I tuned in for murder.
Yeah. Dang, talk to him.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's funny. Those compliment battles, yeah, they're pretty funny, bro.
I can't stand them. And I'm such an encourager. That's probably why I can't stand them, because like I do it all day.
Yeah.
So
You're
they're
like,
like,
nah, bro. It's time for you to go to work. Yeah, I need you to get personal with him. Cause I got many. What's A-Ward's thing? I got many. I got so many bars I could battle you and any person that's with you. Something with a personal issue. That was his slogan before he changed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, say God is good all the time. Yeah.
Is he still doing this thing?
A-Ward?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always better. I haven't kept up with a lot of his new stuff.
Hey,
though.
what he's doing is so hard because he's in a space that's like
Oh yeah.
his values are so different, so it's so hard.
Yeah, man.
Me
But
and
you know,
my-
one of the things he brought insight into, which was kind of cool, he was like, man, you guys ever notice how many times people have to, when they battle me, they actually have to go and read the Bible? He's like, for me, that's a win. Like, whenever you hear somebody go and they're like, oh, yeah, but if you look at next to this, next to us, and blah, 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 and you're like, well, you know they had to go do their research to find that, you know? I was like, okay, that's a cool little perspective.
What did Rum Nitty say? Drive by with a nail gun?
Oh, he said, I'll shoot, Mr. Disrespectful, I'll shoot a Christian with the nail gun. I said, bruh, that's it. That's it.
It was so good. He killed A-Ward. He killed A-Ward.
Yeah, bro. That was a gentleman's
No,
trio.
Rum Nitty's my favorite. I don't know if he's the best.
Dang.
Is he the best? Is he the best?
He's the best at what he does, for sure.
He's my favorite.
He's the best for sure at punching.
He's my favorite. Because I love his animation, love his wordplay, I love his gun bar. He's super creative.
Yeah, he comes up with some of the wildest.
Yeah.
You heard the one? Oh, wait. Go ahead. I'm gonna get it because I remember it's so simple, bro. But I was like, dang, that was crazy. What did he say? He said, he said like Wyatt Earp, the 9 burst. Y'all said he was gonna beat me to death. That's right. He died first. There's a difference. And I was like, bro, so simplistic. He gonna beat me to death.
Yeah.
That's right. He died first.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Sorry, don't get me caught. We gotta get back on track, bro. Gonna end up like, man, y'all spent the whole time talking about battle rap.
All right, ask me questions.
Okay, man. So with this new, with the new book coming out, how do you hope, and what do you hope for somebody that's new, that's like who's the ideal person for this? And I've asked you before, but we might have people that haven't been on yet.
Me 25 years ago. Grew up in church. I knew church, I didn't know Jesus. So then there were so many problems in my life, and I just tried to solve them myself until like you just recognize you can't. So then you need Jesus, but you feel terrible because you don't. My life looks nothing like Jesus. So where do I begin? Where do I start? You start with a drip. You don't go deeper. You go daily. That's the whole thing. And that's why it's daily drip. And that's why the vision is creating kingdom content that builds community. Because the main thing that I needed was men that loved me but weren't impressed by me. So that's why the book has these discussion questions, and that's why this book has have the conversation section. Because like today, you can get content anywhere. So I was thinking about this earlier, bro. Like, not only am I looking at Instagram and TikTok, my friends send me Instagrams and TikToks.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Not only do I go to church, there are other sermons that I listen to and podcasts. We will never be current on content, but we can be current with community. So sometimes we're overloaded on content and we're starving with community. That's a lot of the heart behind Daily Drip. Because whenever we feel like we're messing up, we look for knowledge. I don't think we need to learn anymore. I don't think we need access to more knowledge. I think we need people in our face to help us apply the knowledge we already have.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
So it's like, sometimes I don't feel like listening to a sermon or going to church or singing a song, but I do feel like talking through what's on my mind. But if I don't proactively have community in place, I'm gonna be in trouble. Because I can't schedule storms on my calendar. I schedule like what I want to do, and then there's these interruptions.
Right.
Last week, we had to rush my daughter to the hospital. And those are those moments where it's like, you should have community already in place. You should have family already in place. And you should have faith already in place. So let's say if I never pray for Trinity, I don't want the first times I'm praying for Trinity is when we're at Kaiser.
That's good.
I want to continue in the, so I need to be around homies that pray for their kids.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
So I know I'm rambling, but that's pretty much like what Daily Drip is all about.
Yeah. So how would you encourage like the people to like what if you're looking at somebody that like sees the book, wants that, but like what's some practical ways that people can get community? That's like, yeah, but what if all my friends don't go to church?
You gotta shoot the invite yourself. Courage. You need courage for community. I prayed for friends. I didn't have friends. Well, the friends I had didn't have the values I wanted. So like as I was changing my values, I started getting lonely, bro. So people don't talk about that part. Look at my dad. He dozed off. Shout out to my dad. He's out here right now. He's knocked out right now. But you know, we don't talk about the part like, hey, change your values, have these values. But then like I already have these homies. They're not changing their values. I'm changing my values, so I'm starting to feel lonely. I started talking to God about that. And God will answer that prayer because it's His will that we have community. A lot of times we'll go to like a men's event, pull up by ourselves, leave by ourselves, don't talk to nobody. Like, and it's like, we need, instead of content, we need courage in that moment. That's why when we set up stuff at Patriot, roundtables, discussion questions, do you know everybody's name? We're trying to curate, because it's as holy when we're talking about basketball than when we're talking about what the preacher's talking about. Because if we can get you to laugh together, then we may trust each other enough to cry together. And that's just Romans 12. Rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep. So I would just say, like, practical step, have courage. The things that you enjoy doing, invite people to do it. Hey, you want to come running? Let's go play pickleball. Hey, the NCAA championship game this day. I'm watching it at my house. Anybody want to pull up? You know, stuff like that.
NCAA.
Yeah. But you know, I think men, we need more rejection, resilience. I think men get rejected so much from women, from work, from their goals. Like, we're dealing with so much rejection. We're hedging our bets against rejection. So then we don't reach out for community. We'd rather do it ourselves, because at least I'm not. And then a lot of times we reject ourselves. Like, we don't even like us. So that's the main thing, like pushing through the rejection.
Well, I want you to keep going, bro.
You said what?
I said I want you to keep going.
You gotta pull it out of me. Just ask me a question. I'm just looking at my dad. This be so discouraging. Like I'll be preaching, and that's what I was thinking about. Like sometimes I'll be preaching, I look out at the audience, I just see people knocked out,
Over.
and that's so crazy because it's like those people get like low key upset with God. I'm going to church. I'm doing the thing. You sleep at church.
Yeah,
You pulled up. You didn't.
Yeah, you was there.
You was there.
But you weren't even really there though.
You was knocked out, but you was at the club.
Yeah. Like going through the motions.
Yeah. But that was me for sure. I would be so upset with God praying in Vegas. Like wilding out. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh. Well, this is that.
What, what's up?
How would you handle what happened at the 11 a.m.?
The exact way Pastor Adam handled it. He was modeling excellent leadership.
I didn't even hear about that until when
Yeah.
my voice told me.
Grace.
Is that stuff that has that happened to you yet?
No, not like that. Not like that. But we could talk more about it offline. But
Yeah.
But what I would say is like Jesus was such an incredible leader because he allowed interruptions as teaching moments for the crowd. So I think it's in Mark chapter 2 where Jesus is teaching in a house and there's these homies. One guy's paralyzed. There's no room in the house. They take the roof off. They're interrupting Jesus. And he used it as a sermon illustration. That's leadership. To not just be so caught up in your content that you miss the room. And that's something Pastor Diego taught me for sure. Something Pastor Adam's a master at, is reading the room.
And that's one thing I feel like it stretches us sometimes too. Is like, we'll go into church, and then very quick after we're looking to like, okay, well, what's on the schedule? It's like, well, yeah, what if you need to be sparking conversation that's going to lead to prayer, but you're not even like focused on that because you're ready to go out to dinner or you go out to lunch.
And I would say we're too quick to move on to the next thing. We don't let the content sit in our soul. Like, how does that apply to me? What are some things I need to change? Like, this morning I was sermon prepping, and a part of my sermon prepping was asking myself questions about the points I'm writing. Right? So it's like, I'm chewing on like Joshua 5 and 6, and and what I'm writing is cute, but it's like, Aaron, where do you need to kill your flesh? Aaron, where don't your values line up? And that's what I think makes preaching and content more potent when it comes from the heart. And it comes from the heart when it's settled in your soul and you're chewing on it. So I think we hear something good. I don't think any sermon is good until you apply it. We just want our ears tickled. Go watch a movie. If you want your life changed, you got to practice that now.
Like go listen to a motivational speech or something.
But for what if you're not going to do anything?
So from a spectator standpoint, do you think it's like if that's not something that you've lived through or that you've overcame, should you be preaching it? From your perspective, that's a question based off of an outsider's view.
I think you should just preach authentically.
Of what?
I think everybody should preach with authenticity.
Okay.
So I don't preach everything I overcame because I never arrived. Like so it's like, and I have to preach sometimes on marriage. I got to preach on leadership. I got to preach on parenting, and preach on the Holy Spirit, discipline. So it's like Pastor Diego does prayer every Friday on our YouTube. I remember 3 years ago running with him, and I asked him, how would you assess your prayer life? He was like, my prayer life is so weak right now. I'm like, what? Wait, what? But I know you're but that's his assessment of him for some reason for that time. So just the humanity of communicators. So I think we should give grace to pastors while I don't think pastors should be preaching something that they're doing the opposite of.
Oh, that's good.
So that's different.
Good.
So that's
yeah,
different.
yeah.
So I'm not gonna tell you, hey, family first. Well, I better check in with Faith and Trinity on what my priorities, my calendar, my schedule, and everything look like. You know.
Right.
So that's
No,
what
that
I
was
mean.
good.
So like, am I a perfect father? Heck no. But I shouldn't say things that I know I'm doing the opposite.
Got you. Oh,
Just
dang, that's
because
good.
it's content. No,
Right.
I'm not performing. No. Gotta get at me for that.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, heck yeah. Dang. So with this book coming out and you getting ready to hear a lot of testimonials as to like people coming out and actually having those conversations, what are you most excited about hearing? As far as like,
That people are getting in the Bible themselves and it's changing their lives. It's changing their values. The goal, the Daily Drip is a diving board for you to get in the scriptures. And I'm just bracing for negative comments too. I remember on Amazon, and I'm getting all these positive comments. 5, so practical. Thank you, Pastor. And then 1,
oh yeah,
weak. Not what I expected from a devotional. You know, and it's like you rejoice. Like it's not for everyone. Like
yeah.
I mean, you put someone on a platform like Amazon, I wouldn't expect to like everybody to love it. Like, nah, bruh.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Where can people like be expecting to be able to purchase the book from?
Amazon.
Amazon. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be out by May. We'll see how it looks when I look at it today. It's so dope too because like it's just so happened it's coming today and my family's gonna be with me. My dad's here, my mom's here, so they're gonna be excited, and that's cool for like my parents because they've been in full-time ministry. For them to see like their son like in full-time ministry. So, like,
Yeah.
It's dope to see my parents rejoicing. Like,
No, that's cool.
well, he's
man.
snoring right now.
Right. Now he in deep prayer, bro. I'm gonna turn him sideways so he can see, and y'all can see the cut too.
He said a little advertisement. Oh yeah, this is for Jesus for Holy Week, Palm Sunday. Thank you, sir.
Hey, let's go. All right, last question of the day. What's a haymaker that comes to mind right off the jump? Favorite battle bar line.
That's gonna be too hard, man. That's too hard. And you know what? My memory is not as sharp as it was.
Who?
I gotta go. My memory is weak right now.
Oh, it's probably because you got a lot on your mind.
Yeah, my memory, like my recall, is like not as sharp. But it has to be something from Rum Nitty.
If you could battle any.
What's that one? What, the nose is running. I'm coming
Oh,
down with something.
I'm up in the hotel.
Yeah.
Loaded rounds for cousin. Big rounds I'm stuffing. They heard ill in the lobby.
Ill
I
in
grabbed
the
the
lobby.
nose running. I'm coming down
I grabbed
with
the
something.
nose running. I'm coming down
That's
with something.
crazy, bro.
That was probably that's the
Dang, that's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. That's crazy work.
because his name was Ill that he was
Yeah,
battling.
he was battling ill will.
Yeah. They be murdering each other's names. That's probably my favorite one.
Oh, the name flip. Oh, bro, he goes crazy on. He battled Ill Mac in Canada,
Oh, okay.
and he was like, bro, he said, I'm gonna just say the punchline. He says, bro, what did he say? So he's battling ill will, and then he was like, oh, yo, this free healthcare is so amazing. I could drop ill off at the dock and leave. Oh no, I'm gonna send it
We'll
to
do
you,
it
bro.
offline.
I butchered that.
Stay
I'm sorry,
dripping, my
y'all.
friends.
Peace. Sorry. Oh, bro, I butchered that one, man.